This is George. He handles most of our technical support here at Dobec Performance. As you can see, he is very busy. Hey, George, can you show these guys how easy it is to install the TFI?
Hey, George here. I'm going to install the TFI today. I got a pair of pliers, long screwdriver, and a pair of nippers to cut the ground loop connector. This is the 1040 ST for the 05 Harleys. I got a ground strap. I got 2 injector connectors. We're going to take the seat off because we have to. No other way around it. I've already pulled the fuel tank mounting bolt out to make this a little bit quicker. Harley's fuel tank can be easily lifted to gain access to the old injector connectors. I'm going to use my shirt that my mom gave me for Christmas. Now we got to get in there and locate those injector connectors. This connector right there is the front injector connector. It's got a yellow with green stripe and a white with a yellow stripe. There they are. The rear injector, there it is right there. It's got a yellow with a green stripe and a green with a gray stripe. Harley has a little clip here. This clip you have to push down to release it from the injector. Just by reaching in with the screwdriver and depressing that bail, it'll release for you and come off just that easily. It's off. Now I've just disconnected the other injector connector. That's the one you want to see in the back. I'm just going to place the TFI over in the battery area. And up underneath the tank you'll see a plastic guard on the backbone of the frame holding the harness in. You can use that for your TFI harness also. Pull a little bit of slack through so you can work with it. I'm going to start with the back injector first. I got the injector connector in my hand. I'm going to take this connector and we're going to plug it right into there. Just like so. Then, this is going to go to the injector. Just get it down on there. Press her down on until you hear that magic click. There's the snap that we want to hear. Your rear cylinder's done. Front cylinder, we got to get a hold of that injector connector again. Here it is. Put them together. And we're going to click this down on the injector. There again with the old long nosed pliers, you can get a hold of it a lot easier than I can. There it is. Now I can pull all my slack back through. I don't want all that stuff hanging on the head. There we go. Now we're not touching the head. It's pretty clean in there. I can come right down next to the harness. Some people like to pry up that little tab and put it under there and keep her all nice and neat and tidy. Now we're going to take a pair of snippers and cut this dang ground loop connector, because I don't want to take the bolt all the way out. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Now I'm going to loosen that ground strap, and I'm going to put our ground loop that we just snipped a little bit to fit right down in there. There we go. Now we got the ground loop installed. This is pretty simple. I think even my little brother could do it, and he's only in first grade. Some of you still have a stock seat like this. You can mount the TFI right there. If you don't have a stock seat, if it's just a single seat, we suggest mounting the TFI right up in here. I'm going to turn the key on, sure she's in neutral. Make sure your button's in the run position and hit start. Fire it up. We're going to see some lights now. That just means it's going through its startup mode. As soon as the yellow light goes out, now we're just running on pilot fuel. As long as I have a green solid light, I'm okay. If you don't have a green solid light, then you might want to call me.
With the TFI, there's no need for computers. All you need is a screwdriver. 3 simple dials control the fuel-air mixture in cruise mode, acceleration mode, and at high speeds. Setting the green fuel pot for cruise mode is best achieved on a fully warmed motor by bringing the motor up to about 1800 to 2000 RPM in neutral and finding the spot of adjustment where the motor runs the smoothest. This is very similar to setting the idle mixture screw on a carburetor. Adjust the yellow fuel pot or acceleration switch to the recommended base settings found in the instruction sheets. The same procedure applies to the high-speed or red fuel pot setting. The 4th pot is the RPM crossover adjustment. On the Harley-Davidson Road King, this works best in the 4 o'clock position, which equates to about 4,000 RPMs. The electronic jet kit can be tuned in your garage or on the fly. The TFI has unique load-based technologies, so there is no need to connect to a laptop computer and download complicated algorithms or fuel maps.
Well, we're trying to keep you away from spending a whole bunch of unnecessary money, actually. If you want to use a dyno, that's fine, but you don't really have to. Dynos are a good tool, don't get me wrong. But a lot of you guys out there don't have access to a dyno or don't have deep enough pockets to buy $1,000 worth of equipment and then spend all day down at a shop getting charged $150 an hour.
When it comes to motorcycles, just ask George.